Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning. My name is Pinique Singleton from Build a Lasting Legacy. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How are y'all doing this morning? I know a lot of people are just getting up. Maybe you're getting ready for work. Maybe you're getting ready for vacation. I don't know what you're doing this Friday, but thank you for tuning in to the broadcast. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Kakia. Make sure you drop a comment when you come on the video. That way I can say hello to you, just in case I don't get that little notification that says you're watching, right? So what's up, everybody? How y'all doing this morning? Before I get started, I do want to say special shout out to everybody who has contributed to the back to school extravaganza. We're still collecting money for the kids for the back to school event. That event takes place on Sunday the 26th. So if you're in Raleigh, North Carolina, or in the surrounding areas, come out on Sunday. Or if you want to make a donation, you can shoot me a Cash App. You can shoot me a PayPal donation. We are still taking donations. We want to help as many kids as possible get ready to go back to school. All right. So I just had to say that first before we get this thing started. So let's go ahead and get started this morning, right? You know, I don't like to waste a lot of time. And I'm still working on slowing down. Somebody told me the other day I talk too fast. So y'all let me know if I'm talking too fast. All right. Give me some feedback. But anyway, guys, so today I want to talk about something that that a lot of people deal with, right? That a lot of people have a hard time with. Hey, Russell, good morning. Good morning. A lot of people have a hard time with. So let's think about this. It's August right now, right? So we're 8 months into 2018. And 8 months into 2018, some people have done like 8 different businesses, or they've had 8 different dreams. They've had 8 different big ideas, right? One a month, right? They keep switching it up, right? And so when you do that, when you keep switching up from one thing to the next thing to the next thing, you never have success because you don't do anything long enough, right? So that's what we're talking about this morning. We're talking about inconsistency. You know, I was talking to somebody the other day and they were like, man, I'm trying to be an entrepreneur. I'm trying to do this business thing, but it doesn't really work. And I'm like, well, what are you doing? And we talked a little bit about what they were doing. And they done been in so many different things this year, right? Sometimes when you're in network marketing, you might switch from company to company, right? I know some people, first you were selling shakes, then you were selling tea, now you're selling vacations. Like nobody can even keep up with what you're doing because you're doing all these different things. Every other month, every other week, you're doing something different, right? And a lot of times the reason people switch is because they say, well, this wasn't working, right? But think about it. If you plant a seed and you start watering the seed, you're not gonna see a plant the next day, right? So what do? Do you just go plant another seed and stop watering the first one? Well, yeah, then that's not going to grow. And then what if the other one doesn't grow? So you're going to stop watering that one and plant another one? Like, that's not how this thing works. You're never going to get anything to grow if you keep jumping from the next thing to the next thing to the next thing and you don't continue to water and cultivate, right? Hey, Courtney, good morning. Thanks for joining the broadcast. So I'm asking you to stick with something this morning. I'm asking you to give it a chance, right? Because a lot of times what will happen is we'll run into a problem. Maybe it was going well at first. Maybe the business we were doing was going well. Or maybe it's not a business. Maybe you're in school and you're working towards this degree. At first you're studying, you're passing the test, and now it's getting hard though. You got to do a little bit more work. So we don't want to figure it out. You got to a section that you don't understand. So instead of figuring out, we say, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore. I don't want to sit here and figure it out. I don't want to work through the issues. Let me do something else, right? But think about this. One of my mentors put it to me this way, and this is really good. What if you had a baby and your baby was just crying and crying and crying, right? Getting on your nerves. You're like, oh my gosh, if this baby don't be quiet, are you just going to get rid of the baby and have another one? Are you going to get rid of the baby and have another one? Or are you going to do everything you can to figure out why is the baby crying? What does the baby need? What do I need to do to get the baby to stop crying? Right? You're not just going to throw the whole baby away and have another baby. That's crazy. But that's what we do because remember your dream, you said, I'm going to get this degree. I'm going to go to school and get my master's. That was your dream. That was your baby. Or you said, I'm going to start this business. This business was your baby. But you threw the whole baby away because it was crying. Or in other words, you got to a problem that you couldn't solve and you didn't really spend that much time on it. I mean, you spent a few minutes, but when the solution didn't come to you right away, you said, forget it. Throw the whole baby away. Let me have another baby. But in real life, you wouldn't do that with a real baby. So why are you doing that with your dream? Why are you doing that with your goal? We got to figure it out, guys. We can't keep checking out when something doesn't work out exactly how we thought it was going to work out. We got to stick with it. And another thing about the baby is, any of you guys know, you have to feed the baby every single day, right? You got to feed the baby every day. You got to give it food. You got to play with the baby every single day. But see, some of y'all only play with y'all baby once a week. Some of y'all only feed y'all's baby once a week. You're only working on that business once a week when you feel like it. But see, when you have a baby, you got to be with that baby every single day. You can't just do it when you feel like it, because what'll happen? It'll die. And that's why some of our dreams have died. That's why some of our goals have died. It's not because they didn't work. It's because we didn't work. It's because we didn't stick with it to figure it out. So all I'm asking you to do for the rest of 2018 and for 2019 and however long it takes is to stick with it. Keep feeding the same baby, right? I mean, with your baby, when you feed your baby and they don't all of a sudden turn into a teenager and then all of a sudden turn into an adult, you don't expect them to do that the next day. When you feed the baby, you know they got to grow over time. First, they're going to be a baby, an infant, and then a toddler. And then, they're going to go to school and so on. There's steps to take. You don't have a baby and then they're off to college and then they're out of the house. Whew, that was easy. No, it takes years. So why do we think our business is all of a sudden just going to go like that and just going to grow like that and be successful? Why do we think we're just going to go to school for one semester and have a degree? Why do we think we're going to get that job and then we're going to be the manager right away? You got to keep feeding the baby every single day, and you can't have a new baby when that baby's crying. You got to figure it out, right? You got to figure it out. I know you don't feel like it. I know it's hard work. I know it's a struggle. I know you have other things you'd rather be doing, but think about the outcome. Think about what's going to happen when you stick with it and you're consistent over time, because honestly, ladies and gentlemen, it just takes consistent activities. If you're in school, consistently studying every day. Nobody said you had to learn the whole curriculum tonight. Just study a little bit every day. In your business, nobody said you had to build this empire overnight, but do something every single day that's going to get you there, right? It's just all about doing simple activities over and over and over and over again. But we get bored. People say, I can't be consistent. I can't do that every day. Yes, you can. Do you brush your teeth every day? Do you take a shower every day? Do you go to work every day? See, you know how to be consistent because there's several things that you do every single day. So when it comes to your business or this degree or your job, working towards that promotion, whatever it is, to the baby, why can't you do it every single day? You don't have a problem with consistency. You just have a problem with that particular thing. Maybe, like I said, something came up that you couldn't figure out. Or maybe you're lazy. But there's a reason you started. So you need to finish it. You need to see it through, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about being consistent. And I mean, I'm talking to myself too. I'm guilty of that. Sometimes I've started one thing and said, man, this ain't working. Let me do something else. But when you do that, you don't get anywhere. So what I'm asking you to do is stick with it. That's all I'm asking you to do. Do consistent activities over and over again and watch how it grows. And I'm reading a book right now, actually, called The Slight Edge. This is, I don't know if you guys can really see that. The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. This is a good book that talks about that principle, consistent things over and over. Another good one is The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. That's a really good book. Again, talk about doing simple disciplines over and over and over again until you reach that result. So I'm asking you to stick with it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm asking you to feed your baby every day. I'm asking you not to throw the whole baby away just because it's crying. That's what I'm asking you to do this morning. All right? Because I know you can do it. Just stick with your goals and stick with your dreams. And I promise you it's going to work out. You're going to get to where you want to be. Trust me on this one. All right? So look, I'm going to get out of here. I hope somebody got something out of this message this morning. I hope I said something that helped you this morning. I hope I said something that motivated you this morning. I hope I said something that's going to make you go feed the baby and going to figure out, why is it crying? Let me figure out why it's crying. Let me not throw the whole baby away. So if you enjoyed this message this morning, go ahead and share this message out. Tag a friend. Let somebody know that they need to listen to this message, because we got to keep going, ladies and gentlemen. I know it gets hard. I know you run into setbacks. It doesn't go as quick as you want, but I want to leave you with this. Coca-Cola sold 25 bottles of Coke the first year they were in business. Not the first week, the first year. 365 days, they sold 25 bottles of Coca-Cola. And now look at them. There's nobody that doesn't know what Coca-Cola is. So if that's not motivation, I don't know what is. everybody starts out slow. Everybody who is an expert was once a beginner. So maybe you're a beginner, but in order to get to be an expert, you have to keep going. All right. So that's it, guys. I'm out. My name is Pinique Singleton from Build a Lasting Legacy. So right now, what I want you to do is I want you to get off of Facebook and I want you to get out there and be great on purpose today. Okay. Because I know you can do it. I believe in you. You just have to believe in yourself and make the choice to be great. All right. So y'all get out there, choose greatness today and each and every day going forward, and just stay consistent. I promise you it's working. I promise you it's working. All right. So y'all have an awesome and amazing weekend. I'll see y'all right back here Monday morning, 6:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning. Y'all have a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day.